Good, good, good.
There we go. Good evening, everybody, to the Sunday podcast of Gem. And
Good
today,
evening.
good evening, Oscar. We have Oscar here all the way from Mexico, but he's in London.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a nice little chat, Oscar. We want to find out about your journey from Mexico to the UK and London, and really how you found different culture and different working conditions. So for you, it's been a challenge, and really just introduce your full name, please. Introduce yourself with your full name. I can't remember it.
Yeah, my full name is long. Latin's names in Mexico are most of names are long because he's sure family name, mom and dad, Oscar Lamberto Saucedo Huerta. But let's make it short, Oscar Saucedo or Oscar. Easier.
Oscar's
Easier.
easy.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in London?
Exactly 22 happy months.
Right. Okay. So it's come up to an anniversary, 2 years then, yeah?
Yeah. October the 1st will be my second anniversary, my second year. October the 1st.
Okay. Now I know that you're very active, and I've met you a few times now. We've had a great time together. You're very personal. You're dealing with beauty products and health products.
Yeah.
And you're also a bit of a handyman as well. So give us how did you come to do all this? How did you come to do all this? What was your background in Mexico? A little bit. Give us a taste on your background before you came here.
Okay. The first of all, thank you. Kisses and hugs to all people that watch and see the podcast. It's an honor, it's a pleasure to be here sharing my life experience. And where should I begin? In Mexico, I used to get a construction company for CCTV, surveillance cameras, Wi-Fi installations, and was like big projects, industrial projects. Was a really good experience with my business partners and the people that I work, that they collab with me. Was amazing 5 years, and like it happened to many entrepreneurs. One day contract finish, one day business finish. So simple like that. So as Kevin said, I hope Kevin is okay in Miami, in the United States. We just keep going.
We just keep going, yeah.
We just keep going. So when I arrived here in London, I said from beginning from zero.
Okay.
Meeting people, and doing something that I have the skills, that I know how to do it, that I know the experience, how to use tools, how to. I am not an architect or an engineer. I am business. My university degree is business administration and international commerce. And I also study a master in marketing. But as I said, so we just keep going, and when the construction door opened, beginning from. By the way, I sent a kiss and a hug to my first customer, Neil.
Okay.
Neil, he lives Clapping Junction here in London, and he was the first customer that allowed me to put a TV, a TV bracket in his room.
So can I just ask you, did you obviously you maybe didn't come from Mexico City, from outside Mexico City itself, because obviously a lot of people in England don't know how big Mexico is, for instance. And did you speak English before you came?
Yeah. I speak English. Yes, I learned it in elementary school since I was a kid, and I came to a summer camp here in the Millennium, to the Reed College, and so as I said all the time, my English is not perfect, but I think I can handle.
You can handle it. You're doing well. You're doing very well.
I am a handyman. I need to handle a lot of issues or problems. So
Yeah, yeah. And how have you found London life? Tell us how you found London life.
mm, in my personal experience, from 0 to 10, I can give London a 9.
Excellent.
Very close to a 10. But like I said, there are many positive things, and they could be negative for other people or for other persons. Uh, but I still believe that London is one of the 5 most important cities all over the world. Not only Oscar believe that. A lot of big magazines like Forbes, like the journalist The Economist. So I think it's a lot of potential, a lot of future for entrepreneurs, to people that want to achieve new projects as me.
Yeah.
Because I have been in New York twice. I have been in Berlin. I have been in Paris. I have been twice in London and back. And I haven't been in Tokyo. But,
No,
but I
that's
haven't been yet in Tokyo, and I don't speak Japanese. That is one of the reasons. But those are the 5 most important cities all over the world.
yeah.
So why I decided to come London, first time I love it. And of course, language, speaking English it gives you a little bit of advantage uh, to get involved and related.
Yeah. But it's still quite a tough city to get established. It's there's lots of people doing lots of things, so you have lots of competition. But I think um, you've got some skills, which has obviously helped
Yeah.
you. Personality helps a lot as well. I know your timekeeping is excellent, so I'm giving you a plug here for your timekeeping. I haven't seen your work unless on social media, but it looks okay.
I I
Yeah,
I think the first thing of any entrepreneur or any person that want to get involved in a personal project, because like in my case, I can say right now I'm in the level of uh, a independent professional
yeah,
that could be a lawyer, could be a hairstylist, could be someone that works by her own and provide services to different kind of customers. And one thing that makes me happy that right now in these 22 months, most of my customers or the new customers are, as we said in Spanish, mouth by mouth, or
word of
oh
mouth,
yeah,
word of mouth, word of mouth.
word of mouth.
Yeah,
That for
yeah,
me, that's
it's good.
is good, and of course push me more, because if someone said Oscar did a good job and give your phone number to another, you have the second, like a second responsibility
Yes,
to
yes.
make
That's
happy the new one. So the new one says, "Oh yes, Oscar was very good," uh, and also like in being a handyman, uh, is plumbing, is construction, is flooring, is electric. Uh, I always said this.
it.
I always say this joke.
Go
I,
on.
I I can fix almost everything unless the Mexican government.
No, I
that's
think any
that
government.
that's very hard.
Yeah.
That's very hard. But
All right. Well, I've
you
got
you
I've got I've got a personal question for you because
tell me.
how do you find the British ladies compared to the Mexican ladies?
Oh, they are beautiful. For me, they are beautiful, and one of the things, even not only ladies, I think in general the English people, the residents that born here, because London, we are a lot of
Multicultural.
multicultural of many countries. Uh, but I like that they are respectful, they are correct. Most of them, they are correct people. And when I'm saying correct, is like they have a lot of values that sadly in Latin America or in Mexico, like punctuality. That's
Okay.
that if you want to be a professional, it doesn't matter the level. There are some things that are values that make you a professional. Being on time, saying the truth. Sometimes, if you don't have the skills for doing, you can say, I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna do it. It's going to be the first time. I'm gonna do my best, and that's one thing that I could mix it with passion,
Okay.
because everyone, and I'm saying like even the experts, the doctors, the masters, there was always a first time that they did it.
There is. Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
there's always
There is.
a first time.
And how
Well, yeah,
Londonese,
ladies are good, ladies are nice.
I was going to say, all ladies. I mean, the multicultural in London, isn't it? Very multicultural.
Yeah.
There's different people from all around the world here. Is it slightly similar to Mexico City, for instance? Is it multicultural in Mexico, or is it more
Yeah.
American,
No.
Latin?
I can say like in the three most important cities of Mexico, of course, Mexico City, the capital, Monterrey, and Guadalajara. Most of the multicultural is people from Latin America.
Right. Okay.
Most of them. You can find a lot of Argentinian, Colombian, Venezuelan, people from Ecuador, a few, of course, of United States and from Canada, uh, Asiatics too. But it's more, it's like, I could say that like it's the Mexico City is the capital of Latin America.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I've never been. I'm sure a lot of people here haven't been to Southern America and Mexico. So it's on my list one day. Maybe you'll have to come with me and show me around. I don't
Of
know.
course, of course.
Yeah, carry my bags, maybe. Um, no, I'm only joking about carrying the
No, no, no. Tell me. Let me know.
bags.
Let me know. Joke. I'm an open book.
Yeah, that's right. And I know that you enjoy events. You used to
Yes.
host your own events as well, yeah. And I mean, obviously, that's something I think you mentioned you would love to do again to put on an event of some sort yourself.
Yeah. Right now, I get involved with also as a second work, a second job, a second. Uh, I like, and I will tell everyone. Uh, we have this phrase in Spanish: "Don't put all the eggs in the same bucket or the same basket."
That's it. Yeah.
So I'm trying to diversify,
Diversify,
diversify.
diversify.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my work, and also the beauty products, because when I was in Mexico, I used to have this distribution of hair products, supplying uh, hairstylists, supplying a lot of beauty products, cosmetics, hair color, bleach,
Okay.
all those kind of products that are most in the salons, in the styling industry. And here in this time, I met Korean people, and they invite me to join Atomy, this brand that has 5 years here in the UK.
I can vouch.
Uh,
Very, very good. I came to one
yeah,
of your
yeah,
events and you gave me some samples and they were fantastic.
yeah, and the most important in that case, when like a handyman or in construction, probably you cannot get like some patents or some documents
Yeah.
uh, to certify that you are one of the best. But in this case, when it's a product that is an international product, you can make the research of the companies. And Atomy has 28 patents all over the world. is in more than 50 countries, and they have research more than 10 years.
Yeah,
So when they invite me to first to try, as you tried the collagen, and then I began to check more of the products. And to be honest, not because I am a partner or a member of them, but they are amazing. They
yeah, good.
know what
Nice.
they are doing in South Korea, and makes me very happy that they have 5 years here in the UK. If I am not wrong or incorrect, the first country in all Europe was Germany. Uh, so they are
Yeah,
expanding,
expanded.
expanding, and it's good because when you are recommending, could be collagen, could be spirulina, could be omega, could be skincare facial, could be a mask. They have more than 200 products. Uh,
Oh, it's great. And then
yeah.
when's the next event? Do you know when the next
The
event
next
is?
event is the 22 of August.
Of August, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
At the
20,
Hilton? At the Hilton London?
no,
Or
I will let you know when
yeah,
it's going to
do.
be the next seminary.
Yeah. I'd like to
And
come to the full event.
yeah,
So I turn up
and
anyway.
it's good because every time you invite a new friend, like I invite Steven or Abdul, or if I invite another person, let's say Dylan, my flatmate, or Sabi, my other flatmate, uh, they begin as consumers, as me,
Yeah.
as I began in January. I began in January as a consumer, but if you love it, if you like it, and if you recommend it to other people, to new members, you get PVs
Yeah.
that in the system of atomy PVs become pounds.
Pounds. Simple as that.
Money,
Yeah, good. Yeah,
money,
yeah,
money,
yeah.
money.
So yeah, again,
Can everyone understand?
yeah,
Becomes money, and it's very important. This thing
yeah,
is not only selling or recommending products just for getting cash back or money. In my personal philosophy is I am recommending healthy. I am promoting something with good values that is going to improve the life of the person. Like it's sadly, but it's true. There are all over the world. I will never
but
tell you smoke tobacco or do bad things, use illegal products.
yeah, yeah.
So
And there's many around. There's many
yeah,
around.
is many
Yeah, yeah,
around. So these kind of products are helping people for healthy. And and one of the things that I love of fashion shows, of beauty shows, that like the FIFA World Cup has finished
yeah,
a few weeks, uh, and of course it's an atmosphere of positive, of good vibe, of good energy. But sometimes, I am not lying, we saw it in the news. Sometimes in football, soccer, uh, people fight, people get angry,
that's right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
in beauty shows that doesn't happen, or
Doesn't it? Are you sure?
I haven't saw yet,
You
because
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen them, because I have been in beauty shows in Mexico since 2007, in
Okay.
many cities,
And you
with
haven't seen.
Brazilian people. I have been in Sao Paulo too, in the beauty fair. So is an atmosphere
Of peace. Yeah, yeah.
of love.
There's lots of work goes into a fashion
Yeah.
show behind the scenes, but what you see at the front is perfect. But I want to ask you about the World Cup because I saw your post that you were supporting England against Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you did you get much like grief from your
I get
Mexicans?
the was I said I study a marketing master, so I did it tricky with intelligence, with an strategy.
Yeah,
when I bought my jersey of England, uh, I know was going to have more hate comments like cheater, you should not be
Traitor,
a
traitor.
Mexican, go out of yes, I did it because I thought that was going to happen. And of
Okay.
course, that happened. Was more than 5,000, uh,
No, was it?
more than 5K, yeah, more than 5K uh, Mexicans angry with me. What I said, it's not that I'm against my country. Of course, I love my country. I love my people. My parents are there. All my family are there. But right now, as football players, one football player today can be in the Manchester United. Tomorrow, next season is going to be in Real Madrid. Next season is going to be in the Bayern Munich. So right now, this season, I am in the England
In the England camp.
country. So I am supporting my country, where my people is, where my friends are. Abdul, where my people is.
I think
If
Okay, excellent.
they will never let you go back to Mexico again. Abandon now.
probably, probably, but it's it's things that happen. I never in social media. I never take it personal. I know
No.
some people tell you uh, I don't like to say fuck you, but sometimes people tell you fuck you in social media, uh, and I don't take it personal because
No.
I don't know how is the other person in the other side of the phone of the computer. I don't know if he's making a joke. I don't know if he's really angry. I don't know if he's sad. I don't know how emotionally the other person is. So
Yeah.
I
You can't. You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
take it
yeah.
personally.
I can take it personal if Steven told me something. Oscar, this is not correct, or Abdul, or my father, or people that I know. But when comes viral, seven K or 7,000, more negative than positive, you cannot manage that.
No, you can't
I,
manage it.
I think even ChatGPT can manage that in my Facebook or cloud.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. Excellent.
I let it go.
So, what are your hopes for the rest of this year? Just to, what do you hope to achieve by
Mm,
2027?
this before this year finish.
Yeah. What are you?
I am doing my company. I don't know the properly named registration to go to the accountant, to the tax, to make the LTD, because I am planning a big hip hop music festival.
Okay.
I'm happy to say to spoken here in this podcast. I would love to be next year, but we need to work very hard for that. And as I learned in business school, first you
Yeah.
need to do it in papers with the lawyer, with your accountant. Um, make it first in papers,
Official.
yeah,
Yeah.
official, and then keep going, moving. Is not the first massive show that I did. I have done it in Tampico, in my city, Tampico, Tamaulipas, with my brother, uh, many times. So we have the skills, we have the
Yeah.
know-how, but we need to do it with the United Kingdom rules. And as I said, if you do everything slowly, step by step, properly, with faith, with positive energy, uh, with a good vision, with a
Mm.
good mission, you can achieve my
Anything.
vision. Yeah,
Yes, you can, and I think
yeah.
you have to enjoy it as well. Don't
Yeah,
rush it. Enjoy it.
the process needs to be enjoying it. Also, I am.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always said I respect all religions. I am Christian Catholic, so I said it's going to be what God wants. If
I've
God
got one.
wants to achieve this amazing festival, it's going to happen. If not, just keep going. just keep going.
All right, excellent. That's great. Thank you very much. I'm gonna Sergio would like to be called. Would you have any questions for Oscar? Come on, give Oscar some questions.
Yeah, no. I was just so curious about like when he was supporting like England instead of Mexico. I was like, wow, that's
He has balls.
yeah. Honestly, like wow.
I'll throw it out there. If anybody's got any questions for Oscar, please do either drop them into the chat or say hello, raise your hand. Yeah, but Sergio, yeah, go ahead and ask another question other than football to Oscar. Come on, you've met Oscar.
Yeah, I was just want to know because I'm so curious about like his journey, obviously, like from Mexico to England, and then obviously having like a lot of different skills. Which is like last time when we were talking, you telling me also you are a lawyer as well, which is very like a very very interesting. So I was just asking like, are you considering maybe in the future like to follow the steps like as a lawyer, or maybe supporting your community in like a Mexican community in London, like helping them?
Yes, this is a long project of studying my second degree to become a lawyer. Is almost a project around 5 years. So in this moment, I can say it's only time. It's investing time. I am trying. The good thing that I get accepted in the university, in the London School of Business. I will apply for the next course. This summer course was not possible to do it, but we can try it. And the achievement of the reason is because I think, and I'm thinking as a businessman, not as a lawyer, as a businessman. Latin community in United Kingdom is big. It's very big. So in business terms, I have a lot of potential customers. Sadly, I can say like a few things. Sadly, one can get divorced. One can need help with documents. I don't know. So I think like the most important is always have a lawyer that speak your language, that knows your culture, because it happened to me when I arrived. I was looking for a Latin or a Spanish lawyer, and at the moment I didn't find it.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm not saying that they are not exist or they are, but I look and I didn't find it. So that's what I said. Here is an opportunity. This is a business law opportunity, and also is something that is passion to me. Helping people. I was competing in Mexico, 2023, to become a congressman, local congressman. So law and politics is not the same, but it's involved. So it's one of a medium long term 5 years project that I want to achieve. And I'm happy that Abdul and Justin one of the first person to listen it.
No, it's excellent. That leads us on really well. So, Oscar, I'm going to thank you, and everything you shared this evening, I shall put into an article, which
of course,
into the Gem magazine, but also on the London Daily News as well. And in due course, I will be inviting you also to appear on our TV channel as well for a chat, live TV chat. Yeah.
For me, it's a pleasure to share the good and the bad things, because in my 39 years, my life has been a wheel. like I don't know how to say London Eye. The London Eye, how to say it in English?
The London Eye.
But the name of the machine is circle.
It's a wheel. London Eye.
Life is like London Eyes.
Carousel. Yeah.
Carousel. So
Yeah.
has been up, down, up, down. So
But that can be
yeah,
that can be life, can't it? And what I often say to people is, we're here, we're agile, we're flexible, we go out, we can pretty much do what we'd like to do, can't we? So we have a lot going for us. Life can still be tough though at times.
yeah.
To come through it. So
And also I think I haven't been too many times in the top, but I think like as I have the belief that sometimes I get bored because people that is uh, not fighters that always want something different, you still keep working, keep going. Like you want something new.
Yeah, me personally, as an entrepreneur, as soon as I've solved a problem, I want to find the next problem to solve.
Yes.
I like solving.
You get bored because if not,
Yeah,
you get bored.
Got to keep doing something. Yeah, but you learn all the time. This is what's really important. You learn from everything.
That's true.
And you get to meet people, like we're meeting here today, and we've met in London, and you grow your friends, you become good friends. Some people will come into your life and stay longer. Some will still be there, but not so much in your life all the time. That's part of life, isn't it? That's part of life.
Yeah.
So being an entrepreneur gives you that freedom to grow your network and to grow and learn. It's a tough place to be though, an entrepreneur. It's not easy. It's not for light-hearted.
Yeah.
Responsibilities and everything that goes with it. Okay.
Everyday different problems.
I think when you have a personal project that you love it, should not be hard. Like you should enjoy it. Like I am not father or parent at the moment. Not that I know.
Not
not that I know. But when you have a project or you take it like a baby.
Yeah.
You need to feed. You need to take care slowly, and see it how it's growing, how it become from nothing to a big, medium, small project. So it doesn't matter. You need to enjoy the process.
Okay, good. Well, Oscar, I'm going to say thank you very much. I'm going to go on and have a chat now with you want to be called Abdul? Abdul? What do you want to be called?
Serin.
Yeah.
La creme.
Oh, Serin or La creme. Like honestly, now I've got a lot of people calling me La creme. I think it's coming like my yeah.
Your name, La creme. Yeah.
La creme.
Probably rolls off the tongue a bit better, easier, I suppose, for me anyway.
One of my friends was telling me, one of my friends said, why you don't make people calling you Sergin?
Sergi.
It's like a Sergin is easier to remember.
Sergio in Spanish.
Oh, Sergio Spanish. Yeah, Serin. Yeah.
Okay, well let's start with a little opening. So thank you for joining us this evening.
Okay.
Sergio Lacrim Gayo. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
And now I know you've travelled all the way from Senegal to come to England, so I know a little bit about your past. We've met a few times now, and just give for the viewers, just give us a little background on your journey from Senegal to London, and then we move on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Basically, thank you so much for having me here tonight. Thank you, Oscar, as well. I've been listening your journey. Honestly, it's very interesting. So a lot of things to learn as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steph, to invite me here. Yeah, for me, I came to London basically, but before London, my history is a bit long because I was grew up in Italy, and then I moved to Italy when I was 9 years old. Okay. And then my dad was already in Italy, maybe I think he went in Italy 1979. And then obviously I wasn't even born because I was born 1886. I think when my
86.
First brother was born. yeah, when my first brother was born, my dad moved to France.
Okay.
And then after France, he went to Germany. After Germany, he moved to Italy, and then back to France, moved to Italy again. So, but all this time, obviously, he was kind of going like a back and forth Senegal, visiting the family there. And until I think 86 when he moved to Italy, like when he settled down completely in Italy. And yeah, and 2020 when everything started, my journey to Senegal, moving to Italy in 2000. And then yeah, like was very hard obviously because leaving your country when you're age of 9, which is like uh you don't know nothing, like you going to live in a different like a culture, you know
Of course you
and
are, yeah.
then you don't know the language, you don't know the culture there, you don't know the like the food, you don't know the people, so was hard. There was a lot of like a challenge, so wasn't
No
easy at
friends,
all.
no family, no friends. Yeah,
Yeah,
no friends
exactly.
as
No,
well.
living
Yeah, so it's all new.
exactly. No friends around me, like no family. The only one, obviously, my dad was there. But my dad, like, I don't have no friends there. So yeah. And then I remember my first day of school when I first moved to when my dad like tell me I have to join to the school because when you live in Europe you have to go to school as well because you
That's right.
can't stay at home. I said, oh wow. So for me was also something different because when I left Senegal, like I was studying like Arabic, which is completely like a different to the Western language, and then even the way you have to writing things like is like a proper opposite. And yeah, so I have to start everything, learning how to read, learning how to write things, like everything basically was hard. It was hard. It was really,
Right.
really hard. Uh, like, like my dad always obviously like a teach us like wherever you go, once you
Yeah.
have the passion of like you want to learn, you want to integrate to the country. That's the most important thing. Like other than all the challenges, but that's the passion of you want to do something. And then I
That,
really wanted to learn. Yeah, I really wanted to learn Italian because, like I say, if I want to live here, I have to learn because I want to find friends. I want to go out like with my friends, like know what they're saying, all that. And then yeah, so I'll start the first year was so hard because obviously imagine going to the school and the whole school, like I would say, me and my friend were only black people there. So it's still
right.
harder
Okay.
because it's not like in London, there's like a different community, you know. There was completely hard. Like find myself with like a almost 1,000 like kids around me, and then I don't understand what they're saying, and
So
then
can
and
I can
then
I can I ask you a question? So
yeah,
were
go.
you always tall for your age?
Or my what?
As in for your age, were you quite tall? Were you
Yeah,
broad?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like they were all short,
Because
and
the
then I was
Italians are short, yeah.
They were afraid of you, Sergin.
yeah, exactly. Like my age compared to them, like I was so big and tall, like they were looking at me like this.
Yeah.
Was quite funny. I remember it was quite funny. I remember also another like a funny episode because all this kind of school. There's a gang. There's this guy is trying to bully everyone. Like so when I joined there, the big guy of the school like trying to bully me because he said, "Oh, this is a new guy. Let me try him now." And then we had a proper fight after I beat him up, and then all the teacher obviously they
Said it's your fault, yeah.
no, 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 you got because that time I wasn't even speaking Italian, so I don't even understand what the guy was telling me. I just know like he was trying to take in a piece of me, so I said, "Oh, what this
Yeah.
guy said?" Then I approach him, and then he was saying something like, "I shouldn't do that," but yeah, I punch
Uh,
him, and then all the fight stopped there.
All right. So fast forward a little bit. So you left Italy and you came to London. When did you
Yeah, and
when
then
did you
yeah,
come to London?
in London, I came to London in 2017.
Okay. And you couldn't
Yeah,
speak English?
yeah, my no English basically. Even when I moved to London, So another, I just remind me exactly Italy when I first went there. So no English, no money. Unfortunately, I didn't know no one here. That's why I remember the first free night or 4 night. I was sleeping in Victoria Station because like obviously just try to get to know people. And
Okay.
also the small money I was saving, I say, no, I want to join to the school, to the college. So because I want to learn the language, like I told you at the beginning, because my dad always teach us, like when you move anywhere you go around the world, the first things you should do, just learn the language, integrate to the country, respect obviously the country, so for me, it was very important to learn the language because I knew what I want. I knew like I want to do something for me, for my family, but for my community as well. So yeah,
And
after I would say like after 6 months, I started to go to the college during the day at night time. I have my small job I was doing, and
okay.
then until I feel like like confident about the language. So I say, okay, now I want to start do the course like a SIA badge, so I can do the job I would love to do, which is security.
Can I
So
ask
I
you a
joined.
question? Can I ask you a question though? So when you
Yeah,
spent what maybe 4 nights at Victoria Station sleeping around
yeah,
Victoria Station, did you
yeah.
learn anything from that experience? Did you take anything
I
away from
did.
that
I,
experience?
I, I did a lot. I did a lot, honestly, because I never find myself in that situation. Because thank God, like I always uh have a house where to sleep. My family, they always look after us anyway. But I took that decision because I want to challenge myself and then see if I can do it myself without any help. Because they proposed me, like my dad proposed to help me, but I just say no, I can do it. I have money, which is I didn't have, but I just want to challenge myself. Which is what I learned from there is like life is not everything uh you have to earn things if you want it.
Mm.
It's not easy. So if you want something, you have to earn it. You have to work hard. You have to do some sacrifice to get where you wanna arrive.
And
You have
taste better when you
it
get
tastes
it.
better.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so honestly, and then I also learned like if you want something, like I said, if you want something, you need to definitely like work hard to together. So for me, like sleeping there was like okay, I'm doing this, but I know what I want in my life. So that's why I was keeping like going until I find someone, a Senegalese man, which is we talk since that he told me, no, no, why don't come to my room? We can share the room until you find something. And then
Oh
since
right,
there,
okay, okay.
yeah.
So that
Since
was
there,
that was a bit of luck then.
yeah. Honestly, yeah. Also was
Yeah,
that, but yeah, that's I would say like was very, which is like a someone I would never forget in my life. He always been supporting me, always been next to me. So yeah.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
now
There is
now
kindness. There is kindness out there. There is
yeah,
kindness.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You mustn't
That's
forget
why
that.
I always say sincerely, I always say help people as much you can, because life like Oscar was saying, life is a wheel.
Yeah,
Like what you give, exactly what you're gonna get back. So
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's always good to do good for others.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
so we went from Victoria Station. You got some accommodation, and then what happened after that? You went into college, or
Yeah,
you
after that,
learned
yeah.
English?
After that, no, no. After that, yeah. I was going to the college because, like I said, the small money I was saving, I just paid the college to go there, like to go in the morning and then till one or two, and then after 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. I used to go to Holborn, which is I used to find like a small restaurant. I was working there.
Okay, okay,
Then yeah, and I've been doing that for about like a year. And then, like I said, after I feel confident with my English, so I say, okay, let me join to this course to do the SIA badge, so I can finally start to work like as a security. So yeah, and
and
then
that
and then after I get my badge, I was so happy because I say, oh, finally now I can do finally something I always like to do, because I was doing this job also when I was in Italy.
okay,
So
okay. So
so, so
security, like pub security, event security.
Yeah, the first job I remember I had this, I was working in, what's the name again? Tiffany in Covent Garden.
Okay.
That was my first experience like doing security in London. So after I worked there for about 6 months, even less than that, I think like a 4 or 5 month year anyway, yeah. I think Harvey Nichols saw my CV on LinkedIn, and then they contacted me and then say, "Oh, we saw your CV. We are really like we want to work. If you wanna come for an interview, we can." And then yeah, I went there for the interview, and then everything went well. I was so happy as well. So they since there basically since 2018, I've been working here with them.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and and you decided to set up your own business.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
and
another part. Yeah.
what kind of brought that idea on? What?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question because, uh, like I say, I learned a lot of things from my dad, and then he's a very hard worker. He's a also like an entrepreneur man because he does a lot of things in like a lot of businesses in Senegal. He got like a small business in Italy. So I always have that kind of mindset, like one day I wanna do something for myself because obviously. I know I have
Gene.
the yeah, that gene exactly from so I say I want to do something, but for me it wasn't even only for money, doing like a company just because for money, because for me it was more like to support my community because I know how much my dad went through, and then also myself, I went through like a lot, like for example, my example, when I first come to London, you know, and then I found someone who helped me. So for me, doing this, when I founded this company, is more like to bring my experience in the security because I know there was a lot of like a different gaps in the security industry. So, but at the same time, for me, it's like to be able to support my community, to be able to support even like people around me, like in my area, because for me, helping people doesn't mean only where you come from, but even where you live in.
Where you living?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Is there
yeah.
anything in particular you've learned by running your own business? Or were your
Um,
takeaways good or bad? It doesn't matter. They're all
yeah,
experiences.
I learned a lot of things because obviously I started like a security company like in 2021, like a middle of like a pandemic 2000 yeah 2020
Sure.
2019, which is like when I first started, like a lot of my friends, they were telling me, "Oh, what are you doing? You are crazy. Why you want to do it now?" I say, because obviously a lot of company, a lot of businesses was closing down, and then me, I wake up one day, I say, because, anyway, I was thinking about a long time ago, but for me, I feel like I was ready in that moment. So even when they were telling me, "Oh, why you don't wait until like the end of the COVID and then see how the things going?" But like I say, because I learned a lot
Just
of things
start.
from my dad. I learned
Yeah,
a lot of things from my dad, and then
just start. Yeah.
he always tell me, uh, in this kind of period, which is like when the hard times, okay, there's the time you can need like a good opportunity. You can create like good
Yeah.
opportunity. Hard time create a good opportunity. So I learned that from him. So I know that was a hard time, but I said there's a lot of opportunity in this moment. So which is like
Did
that
you did
time.
you happen to have more time on your hands? Were you working at the time?
I
Or
was
work?
I was working also, yeah. I was working Harvey Nichols as well, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working Harvey Nichols as well.
But
So
who don't need more security in the pandemic? Everyone needs
yeah,
security. What's
people
a
because
great
like
idea?
everyone, yeah, because then when I started, everyone say yeah, because there's this, all these people like were going like to take the job. They need the security there because obviously they want the people to respect like all the social distancing, like all that. So yeah, there was quite a lot of like a request on the security. So, but for me, my first contract during the pandemic was one of the restaurant in Leicester Square, which is my Italian friend. I was talking to him about the company before I started because he was the one he pushed me as well a lot. So why not do it? If you feel it, you want to do it, just do
Yeah.
it. You know. So he told me, I'm gonna introduce you my area manager so you can speak to them. they because they were thinking about to hire another security company, so you can speak to them and then see what they're gonna say. So I went to there. I have a meeting with them. I didn't even register the company, nothing. I was just there, like just like me,
You just
myself.
winged it, yeah. You just winged it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hip hop festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, you know what, let me just go. I said, let me just go. Let's see what's gonna happen. So I went to there, and the GM, like which is a general manager, we start to talk, and then I explain him like all my journey, like from Italy to Senegal, like everything, like, and then she told me, listen, we really love your history, like we definitely wanna work with you. But did you register your company already? Like, did you have like all the documents? I said, unfortunately, no yet. But I just want to start with something. Obviously, like if I have your okay, I can do all the rest, like maybe in a week.
Tomorrow
So
I begin, yeah.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow I
yeah.
begin the
exactly,
paper.
exactly. I said, as soon as you said me okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And then she'll be okay. We're gonna let you know, like yeah. And then yeah, after 2 3 days, she emailed me straight away telling me like all the dates they need the security in that restaurant, which is Leicester Square. And then yeah, the day after I went, me and my friend helped me like to register the company. And then yeah, and then I've done everything. I went there, I give them everything, and then we signed the contract, and then that where everything started. And
So
then I was so excited because obviously first contract I was over the moon. I was so happy, like yeah.
and how strange it was an Italian restaurant. So did you speak Italian? Did that help you to get the contract?
Yeah, no, okay. That's helping me a lot because obviously knowing that guy, which is he was the manager on that branch, he's Italian. So and then me and him like we become basically friends. So that's why I open up with him, telling him this is my
Yeah.
project, I want to do. Like obviously we were talking in Italians.
Excellent. Yeah. So there you go. Sometimes life has a little roadmap for you. You know, you
Exactly,
learn
exactly.
Italian,
You
you
get
get
you
the
get you get
contract.
into the wheel.
Yeah.
You see, and then the wheel went up again, like
Yes, I'm going from down to the top.
you know.
Coming to
So yeah, so I was so excited, like signing my first contract with my company. Like yeah, that was something I will never forget in my life, probably. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's really exciting when you get your first real
yeah, yeah,
customer
yeah,
on
yeah,
board. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
still
That
remember
was
mine.
yeah,
I still remember
yeah. That
mine.
was honestly yeah. And then the second one, I think I find this man like on Facebook, and I think no, I find him like he put like some ads like looking for a security firm. And then I send him a text, and then he texted me back, and he told me, yeah, we are looking for a security, but we don't want to spend a lot of money, da, 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 because obviously I was new in the industry, so I can't be compete with the big security company. So I told him, listen, let's fix a meeting. So when I come there, I will give you my price, and then we can discuss about it. If you're happy, we can start work together. So yeah, we
Okay.
fixed the meeting. I went there. I speak to him, and then he was so happy with the offer, and then with the service we were giving him. So that one is still 2022. Since
Okay.
2022, I've been working with him basically until now. Like yeah, he's one of my loyal client basically. Yeah.
Excellent. And I've seen, obviously, you're doing quite a lot of events and stuff. And what do you like the
Yeah.
most about what you do? What do you like the most? What excites you the most?
Yeah. Before I'm sorry to cut you, but before I answer that question, I would love to add this because my third contract was with the Senegalese embassy.
Okay.
So that
Ooh.
that one for me, yeah, that one for me was like another thing, like another achievement. Like I was so happy, and then I straight away called my dad and said, "But you know what happened? Just the Senegalese ambassador contacted me. They want security from." I was so happy, honestly. I couldn't even speak to my dad that day. Yeah, so
Excellent.
so
Oh,
yeah,
well done. Well
until
done.
now, and yeah, until now, also Lakram Security is there with Senegalese embassy. We provide them security. So yeah, another things I'm so proud
And
of.
Sergio, and something that we spoke, but I think in most of shows, in most of concerts, music festivals, whatever.
Mhm.
Uh, in my experience, security is the most important. Mouse when there are shows when people drink beer, drink cocktails. Security is the most
Yeah,
important. So I need French
yeah,
fries.
yeah.
I need French fries from La Creme, please.
For you, you're gonna have always have extra French fries.
Yeah,
Makes mate.
you
Makes
already
mate.
you already have a contract with
You
me.
Yeah.
are part
Is
of
that,
the
is,
family. Part of the family. So you're only
Yeah.
gonna have like
So,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there's
What
lots
was
of
the question?
security requirements now, isn't there? Every
yes.
pub,
Yeah.
every
No, there's
restaurant,
so many. There's so many.
shop.
There's so
Yeah,
many. That's why our industry basically like uh because there's too many like a security company, which is like that's why I always say when people tell me, yeah, I think you need to do more advertising, you need to go more online. It's good. It's very important to do because you need the visibility. People to start to see you to know you. But I believe security is something you have to build first
yeah.
because people they need to trust you or they need to trust someone like to be able like to work with you or like to because no one give anyone like without know you like if I for example if Oscar like organizing his festival obviously he's not gonna go and hire a random security company. You need to know someone or there's someone need to recommend you to someone like that's why I'm
Yeah,
always say
mouth
for
by
me
mouth.
more
Mouth by mouth.
Yeah.
exactly that's why I always say for me it's more important like building my reputation because security is all about the reputation. How people see you, how people
Well,
see you, how you work, like
I mean, what I'd say is the one thing you both have in common is good personalities. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So you
yeah,
come across that you do care about your clients and you do care about your job and your standards, and you do everything you
yeah,
can to make sure that you deliver. And that's why word of mouth referrals are so powerful. A
yeah,
referral is
exactly,
80% chance of closing the deal compared to social media, which is like 10%, you know?
exactly,
So
exactly, exactly,
referrals are so key.
100%,
No,
Yeah,
I think so,
100%.
so,
That's why,
so social media helps a lot, but like mouth by mouth, as I said, so in my
yeah, yeah,
work as a handyman in construction, mouth by mouth
it's the key. Like,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I think, yeah, like Steve say, like a word of mouth is very important. But to have that, you need to build your reputation. You need to
yes.
deliver a great service. You need to show like people like you have the good team, very professional to deliver like the service like your client expect from you. So from there, like for example, like my last event I had in Leicester Square, which is for me, I think it's the first or second one, like the second biggest like event I have done, which was a movie premiere in Leicester Square, which is we had a lot of like a talented, lot of celebrities, honestly. But after that event, I received so many compliments about the team, how we work, how we welcome the guests, how we were supporting the staff, how we were supporting even the venue. I received so many like
good, good.
good feedback, which is I'm so proud of. I'm so happy with that. Yeah,
Excellent. We'll just keep doing what you're doing, obviously, yeah? Keep
yeah,
doing what you're
yeah,
doing. But
exactly.
I know from experience, employing people is probably one of the hardest things to get right. So, Oscar, you're lucky you've just got yourself to look after at the moment, which is
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
But
That's
as you
that's that's another big challenge. That's another big, big,
big
big
challenge,
challenge like running a company or running a business, because obviously you can control yourself, but when we talk about other people, like that's out of your hand because sometimes happened to me so many times. Like you book someone, last minute they call you, say, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't make it," and
yeah,
then the client doesn't care. You have to find someone
you have
like
to
in
find
one
someone.
hour, in 30 minutes. You have to find someone, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
or
So
some or sometimes you.
those will be some of the challenges you'll come up against having a company.
Mhm.
You're going to need HR, you're going to need accountant, you're going to need, all
Yeah,
the things that go with building a company. But you
yeah,
are investing in your business. So remember your business you also have to have an idea how you're going to exit your business as well. Yeah,
yeah, 100%,
it's
100%,
important.
100%. Thank you for that. Yeah, 100%. I will keep in mind because
And it's a human business because like when I'm saying a human business is that is directly with customer. Like
Yeah,
you can hire the best software of
yeah,
computer system, but when it's speaking about security, it's human contact.
yeah.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
It's human
So,
contact.
so that's why probably in the future I would need a lawyer like you to support
Yeah,
my
yeah.
client.
Of course, of course.
You're gonna jump. You're gonna jump in soon. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
so, yeah.
excellent.
I was talking about the challenges because that's why
Yeah,
also another thing like that is very important for us, like to vet all our security stuff because we wanna our difference with other security company. Like I always say, we wanna present like a good security, someone who knows what he doing, someone because our job, that's how I always say this. I always, anytime they ask me, I always say our job is not about like being a big guy, being like a rude guy or being a bouncer. No, for us is a customer service. It's more important than everything,
yeah,
because we're not trying to be like a police officer wherever venue we are. We're trying to be like a customer service, try to make people feel safe, but at the same time, enjoy the time, knowing there's the security who will always look after them, you know. And also find a good security with a great communication, because for us,
communications.
communication is very important. It's not about like you need to fight, or because 80% of our job is a communication. So any situation, if you know how to talk, if you know how to communicate with people, you don't need even to shout anyone, you don't need to touch anyone or push anyone. Like is that's why for me, when I recruiting people, like for me, like that's the key. If you know
Yeah,
how to communicate, you jump in. But if you don't know, unfortunately, we can absolutely like work together, because that's how I sell my company. That's how people know me. That's how my client like trust me to give me the to look after the event or the venue. Yeah.
excellent. Good, good. Well, look, I'm afraid we're coming to the end of our time. We've overgone our time, our planned time, as usual.
Mm.
So I'm going to say, uh, any questions, Oscar? Have you got a question? One more question.
No, I'm happy to be with you together, and I hope we met soon.
We will
Human,
meet soon.
yeah, human contact,
We
personal
Yes, we
will,
will.
we
service.
We
will,
will.
we will,
Yeah.
we
I,
will.
I shall. Well, you're going back to Senegal on Wednesday, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going on Wednesday, finally, to have some little break.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
But
and
obviously,
you're back in September.
yeah, I'll be back on 5th of September. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So,
Time flies. Don't worry. Time
yeah,
fly.
yeah, yeah. I
okay.
know, I
So,
know, I'll be there. I know I'll be there, but my brain, all my is gonna be here, because obviously things going on. You have to always. You are in holiday, but you're still gonna work there. But yeah, it's a part of being like entrepreneur. But you think you're gonna have day off, but you never have day off. You always
But
you always work constantly.
but something to close. And it's good about the people that is entrepreneur. So sometimes people said, "No, September or next year." People think that is very far the time, but
no,
no, time flies.
Yeah, that's
The,
true.
go
the, the
super
good
quick.
thing the good thing of entrepreneurs when you have dates is because you
Mhm.
are working in a project.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are planning. It's organization.
yeah.
You got to put some dates in the diary. So
Yes, yes.
we're planning something for the second week of September for when you're back. Yeah, we'll all get
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
Okay, we put on
Okay.
an event. The second week, I think, is a good time. Yeah. Okay, give you a week to settle in, and
Yeah.
then come and do some work. Yeah, and meet everybody.
That's it. We do something, of course, of course.
Okay. And of course, when you're back, I'll invite you onto the TV channel as well. I'm going to use this chat to do the
Okay.
article for the magazine and for London
I would
Daily
love that.
News.
I
I've
would
got
love
my
that. I
Perfect.
would love.
okay, and we'll share it with you first, get your approval, of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would love that.
Okay, guys.
My thumb is up.
Thumbs up.
Approve.
Good.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Been very informative, and as usual, great. Thank you very much.
God bless you both.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
B-Lab, did you have something to say?
I just said thank you. It's Victoria.
Hello, Victoria.
Yeah, really interesting conversation, and really interesting to hear your journeys as well. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Good evening.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Victoria.
Victoria. Speak soon.
Speak soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.